Hello everybody and welcome to the first video podcast of the Hockey Week in Review with Rantman and Johnny B. I am the Rantman, David Stearns.
I'm Johnny B, John Baranowski.
And pretty much we're going to tell you what our shows can be all about. We've already got a pilot episode out on Erie TV, on Channel 19, on Time Warner Cable, in Erie, Pennsylvania, that is.
Hearst TV.
Hearst TV. Well, they just call it Public Access Channel 19. But
yeah.
Anyway, what this show is going to be covering is mostly the NHL, and we might put in some quirks on some AHL.
We might touch on some of the college stuff that's real big around here. Maybe some of the high school stuff, but they'll be few and far between. This is going to be an NHL-centric broadcast.
And if you guys want to put in some input of what you guys would like to see more of or less of, or what you'd like added into the program, our email address is hockeyweek@hotmail.com. And we also have a blog page where you can keep track of the video podcasts and also our pretty much rantings that we're going to be throwing together on the web page itself. And that's hockeyweek.blogspot.com. And next week on our first full hour show on Hearst TV Channel 19, and we will try to put this online as well on the video podcast, we'll be discussing some things such as Joe Sakic and Ryan Smith being out of the lineup for Colorado for quite some time. Joe Sakic with that hernia surgery, and Ryan Smith just, the injury bug just has bit him as well, and it's a fracture in his ankle. So
we'll have to see if those streaks continue for the Penguins and the Sabres. Being in Erie, Pennsylvania, those are the two teams that are going to have to get a lot of limelight. But we're going to have to close out the Ice Bowl, the Winter Classic, whatever they want to call it. And, well, the thing is, we're going to try and avoid being totally news-oriented, because you can go to any website and find out what we can tell you here. It's the insight we want, and we consider ourselves experts in at least some fashion. We've been around, we've been real scholars of the game for how many years between us, and we're both hockey commentators for ACHA collegiate teams. So,
right. Well, I mean, just all this programming here that you're about to witness is just a couple of guys throwing out a bunch of information and pretty much giving the point of view of what the fans are feeling in the NHL, because we don't think that the fans have enough say as it is, especially with the totalitarian dictatorship of Gary Bettman running the ship.
The drug cartel, as the Rangers would call it.
The NBA's secret plot to take over hockey. But anyway, we'll just leave it there at that. I mean, the Sabres are on a 6-game losing skid. Penguins on a 6-game winning skid. Woo. And, well, not really a skid unless they're going to slam into a brick wall that happens to have the Stanley Cup in front of it. But
that'd be nice, wouldn't it?
Exactly. That's why I threw that. We should probably mention for the audience that John Baranowski is a Pittsburgh Penguins fan, even though he is wearing a New York Islanders jersey. And
I'm a jersey collector, so you'll see plenty.
76, right? 76 jerseys.
76 jerseys.
And I'm, of course, am a Buffalo Sabres fan, and I am kind of donning my secret, Detroit Red Wings, number 2. Everyone's got to have a number 2. I firmly believe that every fan of the game should have one in the East and one in the West. And, of course, whichever conference you live in on that side of the border, you should have a hometown team in that conference.
Well, see, I'm not that way. My number 2 team's Montreal. So. Ooh. Yeah, well, I'm a big fan of the history. I started the game with the hockey sweater by Rock Carrier. So.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
It's like that Maurice Richard cartoon.
Exactly.
The sweater. Yes. But anyway, we'll just close it out here. We're just initiating you guys into what we're all about, and I think you guys will thoroughly enjoy us.
Here's hoping.
And hopefully you guys subscribe to this podcast, as if you're just previewing it right now. Click that subscribe button, because I can only promise you nothing but good stuff ahead. So thanks for tuning in. We'll talk to you all real soon.
All right. Good night.